Hello! Well, we gotta do Leafeon VSTAR now, too. Can't believe I almost forgot this, buddy. Thinking of the snow outside we got, pretty nice. So it made me think Glaceon VSTAR, and I'm like, oh yeah, Leafeon. Leafeon VMAX. Leafeon VMAX. Grass Knot, 6 times for each, more for each retreat cost. And then 170 isn't bad. That's a good attack. 2-shotting, and then you heal. Galar Mine can help with that, adding more damage. Fan of Waves to help with stalling and getting rid of and being annoying with the energy stuff. And then, of course, Leafeon VSTAR. Basically, for its ability, Ivy Star, it's a boss's order, a one-time boss, which is nice. But Leaf Guard 180, and then during opponent's next turn, the opponent takes, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage, so that's not bad. But what we're really looking for here is that boss, but it's still pretty good. So you can play less bosses, but this deck, you want to kind of drag some out and do so with. So we're still playing 3 bosses and the V-Star. So 4 bosses still. Why not just play 4 bosses? Yeah, then it saves up for other stuff for support at a turn. That way you can use that. But a lot of times it's Leafeon VMAX that you're going to be doing battle with. And then Greening Cells. Favorite art here. Love this art. Beautiful. Very well done art right there. By the way, best of the Leafeon V arts. But it's Leafeon, and their ability is great for NXZ acceleration. Then you have the Crobat Vs for draw support, and of course the Sobble line. Some Sobbles there, some Shady Dealings, Drizzile Lilaus, and the Inteleon Shading Dealings as well. Must be so cold, I'm stumbling my words. And of course the Quick Shun to help add some damage. Evolution Incenses, Level Balls, Energy Searches, to search out your energy and your Pokemon, as well with your Quick Balls. You gotta have your balls, you gotta have your energies. That's what you need in order to win the game. A Scoop Up Net to help reuse, or etc. Escape Rope to help switch if you get stuck because of Galar Mine. Pokemon Center Lady, I like the idea of this just for you're healing a little bit with the one attack. So that 30 plus 60, that 90 could end up helping you survive another turn. A lot of times it does. Marnie, she's trying to smile. Her and Morpeko, they're learning how to smile some more. You play that for your main draw, because it also helps with the disruption that you're trying to do while you're just annoying the opponent with the Galar Mines and the Fan of Waves, etc. One research, you have Raihan to help with someone gets knocked out, then you can attach your energy, accelerate that energy, is hopefully so you can get those 3 energies, 2 energies, whatever on your Pokemon. Snowleaf Badge, that retreat cost gone, and the weakness gone. Tool Jammer, jam those tools. Capture energy to help set up, and of course, regular grass energies. Basically good for the Greening Calls ability from our Leafeon Vs. But it's a fun deck. I've always wanted to try it. Now that we have the V-Star as an addition, just like Glaceon, I've always wanted to try Glaceon VMAX. Now they have the V-Star just for that one little tech. Finally got to try out the decks, and Glaceon was fun. Let's see if Leafeon is what it's cracked up to be. I think Leafeon will not disappoint. I'm pretty sure on that, because you're going to see some really good matches here. And you're going to see Leafeon VSTAR do what it's supposed to do and basically help win a game. Stick around, watch them. Yeah, there's going to be some interest. There's one where everything is going wrong. The opponent is in like so much control, screwing us over, but then we play that back at them. And in the end, you'll see. It's pretty fun. This is the deck, I think. Also, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Help us out there. Be nice if we can get a little bit more, but, you know, whatevs. Like right here. Nice start, I would say. I'm very happy with the start. We can evolve into the VMAX. And, of course, Crushing Hammer. Of course, they get head. So after all that, no, we're behind. Of course. And, oh, what's this? Of course. I played 2 Crushing Hammers in a row. They're both tails. But look at that. That nice opening turn. We had an energy. We accelerated the energy from the deck. I'm ticked off. I am really like, from that, I am veins in my neck, on my forehead, ticked off at this person. When that happens, that type of BS happens, where it's like, they're like, again, sorry, but they're playing there, no skill involved, that's just luck, no skill. So they can be wetting themselves all they want, no skill, All luck, so I guess we're going to have to play that game. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to have to do that. It's just so like that gets you off. It's like, really, both hammers. And then you play hammer, so it's like, here's what we're going to do. Screw anything else. There, you do that, I do that to you, it's going to take you forever to get your stuff going. You know, ticked off with that. But it's all fun and good. It's good. It's like, look how far, like, after all we did, we set up, we went through, we put it out there, we did what we're supposed to do, and they're just like, flip heads, F you type of stuff. It's like, okay, we're coming back. So we're going to put it on this one in case they go for the one on the active. So they can't hit the one on the bench because that minus 30 could mean everything. If they get 270 going. And they got that guy stuck there. I'm pretty sure. But we'll see. Just wait. I'm telling you. Like, you know, ooh, you get angered. Here they go again. 3 out of 3. It's amazing, isn't it? See, I'm sorry. How can you... I wouldn't be aggravated at that. If you'd say that, you're a liar. You would be ticked off losing 3 energy by 3 crushing hammers. You would be ticked off. You would rage quit. You would be punching the screen. Don't tell me you wouldn't be. Whatever it is you're doing, you would be ticked. I keep calm. I want to. The veins are everywhere, but... when crap like that happens, that's what motivates you to be like, you know what? If that's all they got going for them, they're doing pretty bad right now because that's all they can do. They're stuck in the active, so it's like, you know what? I'm going to scoop up net. We're going to do that. We're going to get, good thing there's 2 fans in here. We're going to get the other fan. And I'm like, you know what? You're doing this to me? F you right back, buddy. Again, as I'm saying, buddy. The person, nothing against the person, it's just, it's amazing how that is. How dare you act like this and be grumpy? It's like, I'm not. I'm having a good time. I'm laughing. I just said, I'm calm with all this. I'm irritated, but I'm laughing it up because it's ridiculous, and it motivates me even more so. People get a little too soft, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to stuff. But we're going to do that, so hopefully it's, we get to draw 6 out of this. Bless that free retreat. And you know what we're going to do? We're just going to be like, you know what? We can start attacking at least. May not be much. I'm like, do I want to boss out now? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to use the Ivy Star right now? Ivy Star. Ooh. Ivy Star. You know, Leafeon VSTAR here. No, we're going to do that. And this is how you do it. If they do that to you, lucky enough the deck is like, oh, okay, I'll just do it right back. Finally, they miss it, and that's 4. That's it. I didn't want to see, like, right there. I could have been like, I want to do a smiley face, because that's what they do. Whenever you do something like that, they're like, ha ha. And it's like, no, don't do that, because when you do that, when you start getting cocky and smug like that, you can get aggravated all you want. You can get excited all you want. But when you start getting emotional, that's when it's going to end up screwing you over. Or when you get too cocky and too ha-ha-hoo-hoo-hoo, or too excited. No, don't let the emotion take over. See, you're learning something here. Professor Jiggly is teaching you today. Look what happened. They were screwing us over so much. But by doing that, they also weren't getting anywhere either because they didn't have a very good start either. They had the coin flips for the crushing hammers, but they didn't have anything else. And then on the next one, I'm like, you know what? Now I'm going to do the same to them. They do it to me, I do it back. So we're both kind of just stalling each other. That's how you do it. Right now, I want to keep the bosses. I'm going to fully heal. You can scoop up net all you want, more zigzagoons there. But we're going to take this guy out with his 1 energy because that's going to be your attacker. Of course I don't have another one. But that is fine. And what's great here is this guy has a lot of, I mean, Grassline is great against Eternus right now because, wow, look at that. Eternatus is 40 away from dying. So now you have no choice but to attack with it and have it die the next turn, because you're not going to one-shot my Leafeon. And I find that interesting. They had a card, the tree one, where you can't heal, and then they also have a thing where the VMAX, when it evolves, whatever damage you heal it. I kind of like that, so it's kind of like, for now, no one can heal, but then you're like, I play this, and now I heal. Sadly enough, this big guy here, healing ain't going to do nothing. So what I'm looking at here is obviously something to get my Crobat out. And then again, it doesn't matter because I have boss, I can boss out. So and again, I'm taking that because I know what I'm going to do with that. So what we're going to do here, excuse me, but Leafeon did what it did. Leafeon's like, pull it out, hit for 300. And I don't even care about that other one because I have bosses in my hand. They have one card, I have bosses. What I'm going to do is by the time they've eventually, I think they know they're screwed. Because I'm going to go for quick shooting, and then in 2 turns, that Eternus goes down, right? He's 40 away, so 2 quick shootings, he's gone. So I'm going to, that one sits on the bench, it's fine. But I'm going to pull out the other one. Hello, come on. I think they know they're screwed and they don't know what to do. But yeah, I'm going to boss that. We're bossing that. This was a good one. Do you see how they were like really just screwing us over with that energy denial? And yet we come back and we're basically going to win this. 2 quick shooters, that thing's done. And I'm thinking, you know what? Go for this one. Hit it for the 300 right now. Because it doesn't matter. The Galar Mine did what it has to do. We're going to hit that for 300. They're both 40 away from dying. And yeah, they notice it. They tried. Good game, though. They tried. But I feel like that's the only downside with decks like that. When you do stuff like that, those 4 Crushing Hammers kind of... I feel like those 4 Crushing Hammers could be something else in the deck to make that Eternus better. Like, I don't know what else they do, that they play a bunch of scoop-up nets to go with the Zigzagoons or what, but I feel like playing Eternus myself, I never liked that route. Others playing it, I think what they should do is the other way. Like, instead of you doing energy denial to them, if someone does it to you, you play the Galarian Moltres, so that way you get it back again and you can switch it over. I think that would have been a better option. Because I like those plays. Eternus with the Crushing Hammers, because again, Crushing Hammers aren't... If the deck needs to be 100% focused on annoyance and disruption. And I feel like if you don't focus the deck on that, then those could be replaced with something that can just get that Eternus out there, like right away, and be like, boosh. Start hitting for that maximum damage that Eternus can do. Just start going. And I feel like Crushing Hammers don't do that for the deck. But that's like one of the things I have a beef with Eternus decks. I've seen a lot, I know a lot of people play with that, but I'm like, I don't like that route. I don't like Hammers, period. Unless it's fitting with the deck. If you're doing a Disruption deck, an Energy Denial deck, then of course. Or a deck where you want to stall. But I feel like Eternus is better as an offense than it is a defensive deck. As you've seen, Energy Denial kind of didn't do anything to the deck. Because, one, we only need 2 energy to attack, just like them. Basically. And we do have Energy Acceleration with our Leafeon Vs. So we can get it back. So I feel like that's kind of the problem. I mean, technically, you have Raihan. Cool, we're Marnie. I can't even have 2 cards in my hand, which is fine. I'm going to gain 2 cards out of this, so I'm happy. Basically the same thing. An Energy and a Drizzile. So I'm okay with it. Kind of sucks they got that out already. There goes our one little guy, but it's a good thing we did 2, because I feared that going there. Yes, and... problems where I can't see when I'm clicking on. I'm having trouble clicking. I'm trying to see. The water one prevents certain effects. But I'm going to do it anyway, and obviously that was the only choice. So I guess it was prevented from that, but luckily enough, there goes that, and that kind of sucks. But we can start attacking. Do that. Get ourselves a Drizzile Lyle. Now, as I said earlier, mistakes happen. And I'm getting, like I said, don't let your emotions get to you. I'm getting excited. Like, all right, I'm getting pretty happy here. I'm getting some cards here that I like. So I'm going to just level ball for someone else. And this is where I get emotional again, where I'm like, are you kidding me? My other Sobbles are prized. All right. I guess I'll do that so I can start attacking for 170. And this is where I'm like, really? No more Sobbles. Right? Oh. Also, no more Leafeon Vs. I have 4. 3 of them are prized. This is where again, don't let the emotions get you. The emotions got me. I'm like, holy crap, because I grass knot, forgetting they had the air balloon attached. When I should have just gone for the 170, because I'd be two-shotting him with that, and then I'd have healed myself completely, and that could cost me. But I was like, are you kidding me? The Sobble shirt, because I think I just do like a 3-3-2 line of this line. But 3 out of 4 Leafeon Vs for a deck that's focused on Leafeon VMAX and my prizes. See, that's where I'm like, oh, don't blow like a volcano, don't you blow. Oh, I want to blow up. Kaboom. You know what I'm saying? You just want to, because I'm like, this is the only guy I got to attack then. He needs the blah. And then by doing that, I'm like, no, now I have to 3-shot this instead of 2-shotting it. Which I could have done. I could have already this out next turn. But that's all water on the bridge now. We just move on. I don't know why I'm getting energy back. It's for no one. And then we're just going to do that because he can't. We'll heal, and then they can't. They only do 140. We survive by what? 40? And they can't get 2 quick shooters out, so we're good. Plus, they got to search out for their rapid strike energy, and they attached it to that guy there, so they won't be able to attack this turn. I could have sworn they attached, unless they did something else. But you know what I'm saying? Oh, they did Melanie, right. And it's amazing how they found it, though. But yes. So what we're going to do there is that. And hope for the best. We're going to do that. Knock it out. And what's good is we'll be healing enough. I mean, it's ridiculous. But look what we're going to get. Hey! Duh. No way! The game's like almost all here. I would never have guessed how many other Leafeons were there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love it. And here's where it gets pretty. Because it's like, oh, there's no way we come back. We have to put a Leafeon out. And we won't be able to do anything until the next turn to evolve. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do we do? Well, then, here's what we do. We have the Galar Mine out, right? We'll boss out that. Now, in order to retreat with it, they have to get someone to retreat with, or they'll have to waste their Rapid Strike energy on it to, like, attack if they want. Or to use it to then they can't do anything else. And from what they've been playing, I don't think they've played. Of course, they got rid of the Galar Mine. So like an air balloon wouldn't really do as much. They still have to use energy up. But, okay, now they're still stuck there. Right? Little by little, they're doing that. But we still have a good shot here. Because we're going to get our Leafeon on the next turn. They can attack with the fish. To go down to 1 prize, I don't see the point. Because they're going to... Well, either way, they're going to end up losing the energy. So I guess. Why not take a prize? Do that in case they have any shenanigans. Do that. Do that. So I'm like, do I want to attack with that? But no, I'd rather do that and heal, and then we'll be completely healed again. And now we're down to 2 prizes. Hey, there's the other one. It's amazing how they were stuck in there. I mean, wow. 3 out of 4 of my main Pokemon in the prizes. And yet we're still doing pretty good. Win or lose, we came back after... Really? Now, what's good here is they still can't do too much. Again, this is a lot of territory. They could end up knocking out Crobat, which would be boo. Cheap win that way, but it is what it is. That's what bosses' orders and stuff is there for, because I don't think they play a single boss. I don't know if they play boss. Did they have a boss in there? I don't know. Because I'm thinking with the hand they have here. Do I want to Marnie it, or should I let them get, like... I'm going to have to... All that hand is, like... Except for the energy, I don't want anything else. But yeah, we have bosses. It's not the Leafeon I wanted, but it's the Leafeon I got. But it's fine. We have bosses in the deck like crazy, so it's all fine. Then we're going to do that. Half for 170 again, so we're down to 110. They need to do 200 to us. They can't unless they get 2 quick shooting, which they obviously don't. And attack with the other one for the 160. But they know, I know what they're, they're like, all right, we got this. We're going to do this. It's like, cool, keep quick shooting away. But if they don't do anything this turn, they lose, because if they retreat, I boss them out. Yep. So basically, GG, good game. I mean, we did pretty good. They did good. We did good. It was a nice game. I had no complaints except for my own personal, PTCGO BS with pricing 3 out of the 4 Leafeon Vs. So that's not their problem. That's not my problem. That's the game's problem of trying to make me lose. So that was a nice one. That was a fun one. 2 games back to back here where it's like, oh my gosh, this is really putting us behind and we're getting screwed. And we came back to win. And on the first one, Leafeon VSTAR was the star, was the MVP for that one. And these next ones, though, are going to be up for the VMAX. But I'm liking the deck. It's actually pretty fun. I know the one good part about it is the first attack, but I kind of do. I know that could really add up. But I just like the idea. I know it's only 30, but healing that little bit can make you last longer. Like, you've seen this. The last game there. 140, 140. They do 140 and then 140. It's not enough, for previous stuff they're doing. And then you heal. Then you have the center lady in there. to heal 60, it can add up. That 90 in one turn can make you survive another turn. Wow. Alright, I guess I get a lot of evolutions next turn. But what really is going to upset me is... Alright, they'll attach a special energy. They'll have a less a sparkle. And we're done. And this poor little guy here, ready to go next turn. Sadly, yep, here he comes. But I like seeing Meloetta gets being a very good card lately. They finally did that. Give her a V and a VSTAR, damn it. Come on. And give us those final VMAXs. Give us the Machamp, the Melmetal, and the Hatterene. Come on. I mean, what is... there's one thing I hate about this company. It's like, why do you not complete things? Like the whole, like, legendary dogs? Cats, whatever you want to call them. How when the GXs... Or, what was that? The EXs or whatever. They didn't give one for, like, Suicune or whatever, and... Then for the longest time they give us, and then it's like, well, here's our GXs. Oh, here, we'll finally give you the 2, and then they suck, and then it's like, here's a Suicune. Or what was it? Was it Suicune and Entei? Was it not the other one? Raikou. Anyway. But it's like, I don't know what it is with that 2 out of 3. It's like, why can't you just do all 3? And now they finally gave Suicune first. Suicune got first dibs finally. Getting a V, and then they go, well, we'll give the other 2 1 too. It's like, of course. And they're all just copycats of Suicune. These ones are just copying off of Suicune's awesomeness with his ability and attack. Which is like, it's kind of boring. Not creative, but it is what it is. They're good cards. Now you have that for fire, an electric, and a water deck now. Alright, what are we getting here? So we got 140 damage to us, unfortunately. Trying to think, yeah. Now what I'm going to do here is that first. Then we're going to do that. Just because that's going to be harder for them to attack. Obviously. It's good to punish. Like, again, I'm glad the Mew deck is a very good deck. It's very well thought. But I feel like they really thought that deck out to be like, ha, well, then I'll just play these cards that say it can't be hit by VMAXs. Yeah, but Mew has, and it's like, whatever. Well, then I'll do this to get rid of their energy. Or to put damage counter on them. Yeah, well, you can't do that because we're protected. It's like, dang. So it kind of sucks, but it's nicer. And then by doing that, that's my big choice here. Because like, they got 2 current, I didn't want to Marnie them into a better hand. I got rid of their energy. Period. So we're down to this, and they're going to have to really just luck out next turn with that Alyssa Sparkle. I mean, they got to luck out like crazy in order to do that. But I figured that was the best choice. Get rid of their energy. They got 1. Nope. Okay, good. We're good for another turn. And then that's only from the damage cards. I want to make sure because I don't want to be like boss. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't want to Marnie. So I'm thinking, yeah, that's 2 of those energies down. Then they can only do 140 to me. And they no longer have Meloetta to use that attack on. So they can't really do a lot of damage to my Leafeon. The Leafeon's gonna heal itself again. I'm telling you. I wonder if that's what people are like, don't sleep on the healing part. Look at that. It knock out what you can. 2-shot what you can and heal. to where they can't, where they're going to have to 3-shot you or something. Because of that, those little bit of heals, a couple of turns, if they do something. And as you saw, out of 3 games, that Pokemon Center Lady was a big help. And I believe at least 2 out of the 3. So I'm liking this list. And now we just do that. They're down to 1 card. What was them? Beautiful. Drawn into that. I'm just a little upset. And now we got our VSTAR in there. We got to get him out there one last time, little buddy. I'm just upset that now we're going to be completely healed. That we couldn't have just pulled off getting a quick shooting out and just finished it. But let's see what they got. I mean, this is going to be... Yeah, that... What are they going to do? Lucked out with that. Look at that. Our Leafeon is full. Their deck hasn't taken a single prize. This is Mew we're talking about. Haven't been able to take a single prize. Feels good when it's decks like this. And Urshifu and stuff. Feels good. Oh yeah, we did it. Good job, guys. Good job, team. Very happy with these matches. I'm giving Leafeon VMAX with VSTAR an A. The VSTAR helped us out in 1 game. Plus, I like the idea. I'm going to get a second copy of it because I want to try like a half and half. And I want to try and do the one attack where you take 30 less. Maybe put that space helmet, Oshron helmet or whatever it is on top. And then take 20 less, so you take 50 less each turn. I don't know. See how that works. With some healing, could be fun. But yeah, it's extremely fun. This deck was really fun. I'm loving Max Leaf, honestly. Grass Knot is great, but Max Leaf, yeah. It's unique. Definitely. I think the tech is a nice addition of the VSTAR. All the Boston forcing stuff out and hitting them. Attack, your 2-shotting stuff if you go up that Leaf option while healing. So it helps with the defenses. Plus, I mean, Grass Knot, you saw the Eternus matchup. 300 and then a couple of quick shootings. That thing is gone. So damage output is very nicely done with the Galar Mines and everything. Defense, it's got some heal to it. It's got some bulk. I think it's got a pretty nice defense. It's been pretty reliable. Well, except for that one where 3 out of the 4 Leafeon Vs were prized. But that has nothing to do with the deck being reliable. It has to do with PTCGO being nice. So, that's all I can say. Weakness, obviously, if it went up against a fire deck, but you know how that is. And stuff like that. But that's about it. I feel like it's an A. I really want to go a little higher. But I need to play some more. I've been playing a lot, but I hope you enjoyed it. Try it out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. It's very nice and helpful if you do. Again, thanks for watching and like the video. This has been...
Professor TCG.